Hello, good evening, everybody. This is your host, Khalil, by the host of the Khalil Sports Bar, coming to you live right here in Loudoun County area. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll get you guys to the fact that the Browns, they have closed the facility down after a play against coronavirus for sure. Talking about the fact that the Colts have taken down the Titans 34-17. The Bellator 252 results. I'll talk with you guys also about the fact that the Marlins have hired a female GM, MLB GM. I'll tell you who that is. Jose Abreu is 2020 AL MVP, and so is my sir Marcus Rivera was involved in the car accident. Get you guys that for sure. Dwight Goodens gets probation on his New Jersey drug test, his New Jersey drug arrest, by the way. And that's all this I'll have for that. Paul Jornel has been deceased at 84 after battling. Herman will test coronavirus, not looking good there. And happy birthday to Jimmy Kimmel and Whoopi Goldberg, Greg Menard, and Maud Wells, and all the other stuff. That's all I have for today, buddy. I'm going to start with the fact that the Colts had taken on the Titans 34-17. And Phillip Rivers had 29 catches and attempts, 308 passing yards, 1 touchdown, and a sack. And he got sacked once. Nyheim Hines had 12 carries, 70 rushing yards, 1 touchdown, 5 receptions, and 45 receiving yards. Jordan Wilkens had 8 carries and 28 rushing yards, had 4 receptions, 40 receiving yards. Ryan Tannehill, 27 catches and attempts, 147 passing yards, 1 touchdown and a sack, 2 carries, and 9 rushing yards. King Derrick Henry, known for his stiff arm, and 6 receiving yards. Corey Davis had 5 receptions and 67 receiving yards. A.J. Brown had 1 reception, 21 receiving yards. Jeremy McNichols had 3 carries, 26 rushing yards, and 1 reception and 8 receiving yards. I got to tell you, the Colts, they stepped up a bit. But what I consider them favorites, I mean, they're 6-3. They have a 6-3 record right now. So what I consider them going to the playoffs under Phillip Rivers. So that's a big question going to make. You ask yourselves that. And a lot of people want to know for sure whether or not if Phillip Rivers and the Colts are going to have it in them or not. And whether or not I think that Ryan Tannehill and King Derrick Henry are going to be MVP somehow, some way, I guess. 34-17. That's all there is you need to know. Now I'm going to get on to the Bellator 252 results. Trevor Gudde defeats Khonry Gracie by TKO, knee and strikes. Roman Faraldo defeats Pat Casey by a flying knee. Lucas Brennan defeats Andrew Salas by unanimous decision. Jornel Lugo defeats Schyler Sootho by unanimous decision. Manny Muro defeats Devin Powell by unanimous decision. Kerry Melendez defeats Emily King by rear naked choke. Aaron Pickett defeats John DeJesus by KO punch. Emmanuel Sanchez defeats Daniel Weichel by unanimous decision. Yaroslav Amosov defeats Logan Starley by split decision. Patricio Freire defeats Pedro Carvalho to retain the Bellator featherweight title. And ladies and gentlemen, that's all the news you need. These going to be away test results. These isolation as of right now, and that's all there is to it, everybody. So hopefully, wish them well, speedy recovery. Hopefully, gets away test results. Hopefully, the test results come back negative. That's all there is. Others I want to point out, by the way, the Browns have closed their facility down because after one player had coronavirus. Now, Baker Mayfield was on the COVID-19 reserve list, but he was now taken off the COVID-19 reserve list, by the way. And honestly, for him, he's out of it. But it's very unknown who that Browns player was, and that's all the news you need to know for that. Also, another news, the Marlins have hired their first female GM by name of Kim Ng. She's a female GM of the Marlins, and she's Asian American, by the way, as well. So that's big news right there, and this is a massive game changer. All the women out there, and you gotta give her credit. year for that. So also another news that Jose Abreu is the 2020 AL and Freddie Freeman is the 2020 NL MVP. Congrats to both of them on that. And that's all. Canceled winter sports, by the way, for the 2020-21 season. Postpones spring sports until the end of February 2021. And can't conduct, and they won't be conducting any competition for the fall sports during the spring semester due to the coronavirus saga. Now, you guys remember the Ivy League conference was canceled back in March of this past year because of coronavirus issue. They were the first conference to be canceled, and then they said to reopen though for sure. But then next thing you know, bada bing, bada boom, and they won't be continuing throughout the spring due to coronavirus issues. So, honestly, this is a really huge big issue. This coronavirus saga has done too much damage, and so none of the other conferences were canceled. By the way, we can tell you the ACC, SEC, Big Ten, Big 12, their games are still going on. But as far as the Ivy League is concerned, they're canceled anyway. So they're not going to be hosting any games. Men's and women's college basketball, track and relay. That's not looking good there. And honestly, this coronavirus saga has been a big deal, and it's been doing too much damage. Hopefully, things go back to normal when this coronavirus vaccine's underway. This Pfizer COVID vaccine's underway, and that's all there is to what you need to know. So, honestly, hopefully for once that things sort of calm down a bit. That's all they need to do. Also, some others I want to point out, by the way, that Herman Edwards will not be coaching because because good there. Also, some other he's in isolation for I think for 5 days. And I just hope that things go right for one. Right now, it's not looking good there. Also, some others I want to point out, by the way. Souls by Sir, real name is Marcus Rivera. He got into a bit of a car accident. What is a Mercedes-Benz, by the way, was tree. He was hospitalized and he had sustained minor injuries, but he's lucky to be alive. He's still alive though. He's a good spirits, by the way. So keep me thoughts prayers everybody on that. He also gets to know Souls by Sir. He designs all custom made stickers for all the other guys out there. You got guys such as it's a really big deal. So just keep him in your thoughts and prayers, everybody. On that note, and honestly, hopefully he makes it in one piece once he recovers. There. So, a lot of athletes, they just give me Snickers athletes for Deshaun Jackson, Terrell Suggs, Reggie Bush, Marshawn Lynch, D Wade. That's all there is to it. So, and there's Mercedes-Benz collided with another car. So he's in good hands, by the way. He's walking out. So, and yeah, keep my thoughts, prayers, everybody, on that. It's really, by the way, Paul Hornung has been deceased at 84 after battling dementia, by the way. He was one of the 7 players to win the Heisman Trophy and an NFL MVP. He was a 56 Heisman Trophy winner back for Notre Dame back in 56. He was a 57 NFL draft pick for the Packers. Back in June of 2016, by the way. He was also inducted into both the College and Pro Football Hall of Fame. Halls of Fame. Congrats to him on that. He also sued Riddle Inc., saying that the football helmets, they weren't able to protect him during his pro career because they weren't able to protect him from CTE or brain injuries, by the way, concussions. But he sustained numerous concussions by the Packers and he had battled dementia for years. So this is a really tough loss to the Packers and for Notre Dame football as well. So keep his family members and all his fans, and keep the Packers and the Notre Dame football and their prayers, everybody. This horrific loss of Paul Hornung, who was deceased in a of dementia. By the way, keep his family members. That's a horrific loss, and that's all. He was 84. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say happy birthday wishes out to Jimmy Kimmel, Whoopi Goldberg, Joe Mantegna, to Chris Na, Gerard Butler, Lucy Fallon, Monique Coleman, Stella Hudgens, Steve Zahn, Meta World Peace, Neil Flynn, Emma Delury, Candice B. Harris, Juhai Chala, Toxic Crow, Julia Michaels, Michael Bennett, Jibbs, Taylor Coleman, Moonshine Wan, Corey Lee, Shabazz Muhammad, Bronson, Koenig, Dana Vollmer, Bar Zomer, Giovanni, Samuels. You got Ruth, Kathleen Hurls, Nikita Dutta, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Aaron Stecker, Kevin Alaz, Gravinder Syra, Marty Grimes, Maud Welson, Greg Minar, Daniel Purvis, Lindsay Duke, Tracy Scoggins, Eddie Adibia, Candela, Farrell, Brendan, Dylan, Ashley Delaney, Tyrone, Brennan, Diana, Amigo, Jason Garrison, Rosalie Jones, and Lilia Shobukova. So, say your brother wishes, your brother shouts, your brother tweets, everybody. That's all you got to do, everybody. So, say your brother wishes, your brother shouts, brother tweets to them, everybody. And that's all you guys can do just for now. And that's all I can say. And also, ladies and gents, what are your reactions? What's your favorite consoles for sure? What's your favorite console that came out this past week? Is it the Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, or PS5 that was released yesterday? So, write me your comments down below. What's your favorite console? And let me know in the comment section down below. I'll be more than happy to address response to that, everybody. And that is all there is you need to know. So, what's your favorite? I mean, also, and some games got released. You got Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, Call of Duty, Black Ops, Cold War, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, NBA 2K21, I guess. And then you got all the other games. It's just amazing. It's an incredible experience, by the way. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's compatible, and also backwards compatibility. It's connected, by the way, so you gotta give it credit for that. So it's just amazing. It's an incredible experience. So I think my favorite one would probably be the Xbox Series X or Xbox Series S. It's still Xbox 360 though, but you can play. I think you can play like Xbox 360 games on either the Xbox Series X or Xbox Series S. So it's really good. It's got backwards compatibility, and it's a great experience, by the way. Check that out. And I know a lot of you guys are excited about that. And even though I think Black Friday is today, everybody, I guess. But and then and also, sorry, I forgot. I also forgot. This is a Friday the 13th edition of the Club Level Sports Report, everybody. So Friday the 13th, and please be safe out there, everybody. I know Corona wrestling has been a big deal, so please be safe, everybody. Wash your hands, use distance while you're at it. Isolation measures. That's all you just got to do. So this is the Friday the 13th edition of the Club Level Sports Report. So there is to it, just for now, and well, let's go right there for the Friday the 13th edition of the Club Level Sports Report. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, for sure, please be safe out there. Please be sure to like subscribe to the Club Level Sports Report YouTube channel on Facebook by any and all means necessary. Be sure you send me your comments, tweet your reactions, your thoughts, and the calls to feed the 34-17. Let me know in the comments section. We think that their 63 record. What do you thought about that? Let me know for sure in the comments section down below. I would just sponsor everybody. Same thoughts prayers out to Souls by Surge as he's recovering from a car accident they got into yesterday in Miami. So same thoughts prayers out to him, his family members, and those fans out there. Same thoughts prayers out to Paul Hornung's family members and the Packers and the Notre Dame football of this horrific loss of Paul Hornung, who's diseased with dementia, by the way. So we thoughts about that. So same thoughts prayers out to his family members, all his fans. You should actually rest in peace, Paul Hornung. Please be sure you do some of that. And the and Arizona State football game and the California games. And what are your thoughts on Mohamed Salah having coronavirus? Whether it's thoughts brings out to him as well. I'm sure you saw on that. That's all you guys can do just from that on that. Your thoughts on the Bellator 252 results? What are your thoughts about that? Let me know in the comment section. I'll just sponsor everybody. Your thoughts on the Jose Abreu being 2020 AL MVP and Freddie Freeman being the 2020 NL MVP? What are your thoughts about that? Let me know in the comment section. What are your thoughts on Marlon Tyler? And she's Asian American, by the way. So, with us about that, I'll just sponsor. Say, ladies and master game check. Let me know in the comment section. I'll just sponsor that for sure, buddy. On that. And also, this, so guys, that Dwight Gooden got probation for his 2019 New Jersey drug arrest. He pled guilty to one count of cocaine possession stemming from traffic stop in June 2019. Now, Gooden's car was stopped by the police in Homadale, which is 20 miles from New York, by the way, for failing to maintain a lane and drove slowly. There are 2 plastic bags of cocaine that were found in Gooden's car, by the way. So he was arrested and charged for that, and he's got probation now. So things don't look good. That was by virtual court hearing, by the way. So things look good. But he was sentenced, by the way. He was sentenced to years in prison for that. So honestly, if he was convicted, he'd be getting jail time for sure. So things don't look good there for him. And hopefully he just gets it together because he needs the help he can get. So he's gonna need it right there. So he's gonna need it right there. Tell me what you think it's better. You think it's the Xbox Series X or Xbox Series S, or do you think it's the PS5 with all your favorite games that are out now? That is. So that's about that. I'll address sponsor that for sure, everybody. My favorite ones like the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S. So we talked about that. I'll address sponsor everybody on that. That's all there is. So I've had more breaking news. Turn time slap on this. So much to hold on more than close sports report. Everything sports related. Everything's nothing. So say everybody. Be sure you catch SmackDown tonight as well. Be sure you catch on Terrence Crawford taking on Kell Brook tomorrow night on pay-per-view. By the way, tomorrow night for sure, everybody. That's what you guys need to do just for now on that. So like I say, Ivy being canceled yet again because of coronavirus issues. So that's about that. I'll just sponsor for sure, everybody, and that's all I gotta say. I'll have more breaking news in times like what they soon hold on more in the close sports report, everything sports related, and everything you need to know. So like I say, take care of you guys. You guys have a good evening. Please be safe with that. Bye bye. The tournament for Tiger. It was a streak that was going to rival his best in major championships and bogey free.